So I have 5 kids, twins and triplets. Yeah, I know. All boys. Yeah. And no, multiples do not run in my family, and yes, it was IVF, so just get that on the table. But over the course of the last years, I hear myself saying pretty typical mom things like, please take the lightsabers off the dinner table. I would prefer it if you did not eat your brother's head.
Wealth, success, and a growing family made it look like a dream. But beneath the surface, Justine Musk felt invisible, unheard, and emotionally abandoned. She and Elon Musk had built a life together, raising 5 children, yet something was missing. She held on, hoping things would change, until a single moment shattered everything, forcing her to walk away, leaving the world stunned. What could have driven her to such a final decision? Stay with us. This story is truly unbelievable. Elon and Justine Musk. Love, loss, and the breaking point. From the outside, their love story seemed perfect. 2 ambitious dreamers, Elon Musk, a brilliant entrepreneur, and Justine Musk, an independent writer, seemed like the ideal match. They met in the early 1990s at Queen's University in Ontario. Elon's pursuit of Justine was relentless. He even tracked her down with 2 ice cream cones after she initially turned him down. Despite his pursuit of other women, Elon never gave up on Justine. After Justine moved to Japan and Elon to Silicon Valley, they drifted apart. But a phone call from Elon years later reignited their relationship, and Justine started visiting him in California. By then, Elon was on the cusp of creating his first tech empire, Zip2. They were worlds apart in mindset. Elon focused on logic and efficiency, while Justine was in tune with emotions and creativity. But their differences didn't matter. In 1999, Elon sold Zip2, making a fortune. They married in January 2000, and although Justine trusted their love, Elon introduced a financial agreement before the wedding, which she signed without concern. Life seemed exciting, with Elon's wealth growing and Justine pursuing her writing career. But cracks began to appear early on, with Elon asserting dominance, calling himself the alpha, and making it clear that the power dynamic in their marriage was tilted heavily in his favor. In 2002, their first child, Nevada, was born but tragically died of CDS at just 10 weeks old. Justine was devastated, struggling to cope with the unimaginable loss. Elon, however, chose to push forward, refusing to acknowledge the tragedy. To him, emotions were distractions from progress. When Justine tried to talk about their loss, he shut her down completely. Instead of grieving together, they moved forward in silence. Within 2 months, they were at an IVF clinic, determined to have more children. Over the next 5 years, they welcomed twins Griffin and Xavier, then triplets Damien, Saxon, and Kai. Though their family grew, Justine felt increasingly isolated. Elon's relentless work ethic left little room for emotional connection. Their mansion in Bel Air felt more like a workplace than a home. Their lifestyle was filled with luxury and high-profile events, attending exclusive parties, mingling with the elite, and traveling in private jets. From the outside, it seemed like the perfect life. But behind closed doors, Justine felt invisible. The imbalance in their marriage was undeniable. Elon wanted a partner who fit into his structured, high-performance world, while Justine craved an equal partnership, one built on mutual respect and emotional depth. Then, in 2008, everything fell apart. Elon filed for divorce. Just 6 weeks later, Justine received a blunt text. Elon was engaged to a younger British actress, Tallulah Riley. No discussion, no warning, just a cold declaration that their marriage was over. What had gone so wrong? The answers will leave you stunned. After their divorce, Elon's relationships followed a familiar pattern: intense beginnings, grand gestures, and inevitable collapse. In 2008, while finalizing his divorce, Elon met Tallulah Riley, a rising star in British cinema. By 2010, just 2 years after meeting, they were married. Unlike Justine, Tallulah met Elon after his success, when he was already a billionaire, no longer chasing dreams, but shaping industries. For a while, their marriage worked. Tallulah embraced her role as a stepmother to Elon's 5 children. But once again, Elon's work consumed him, and by 2012, the marriage started to unravel. Like with Justine, Elon told Tallulah he no longer loved her and filed for divorce. But just 18 months later, he reached out, and they remarried in 2013. However, his workaholic nature and emotional detachment soon returned, and by 2016, Tallulah filed for divorce again. This time, there was no turning back. Then, there was Amber Heard. After her tumultuous divorce from Johnny Depp, Amber entered Elon's life like a storm. Their relationship became public in 2016, and by early 2017, they were officially together, sharing romantic moments on social media. But, as with the others, their relationship was filled with passion, power, and heartbreak. Passion quickly turned to chaos in Elon's relationship with Amber. Unlike Tallulah, who had adapted to Elon's demanding lifestyle, Amber brought her own intensity. Their relationship was marked by lavish trips, extravagant gifts, and heated arguments. Elon was reportedly infatuated, showering her with everything she wanted. But their personalities clashed. What started as passion quickly spiraled into a cycle of fiery fights. By August 2017, the relationship was over. Elon later admitted the breakup hit him hard. Despite their differences, he had loved her deeply. But even after their split, they couldn't stay apart. They briefly reunited later that year, but their fundamental differences remained. By early 2018, they were done for good. After the emotional roller coaster with Amber, Elon took a brief break from dating. In 2018, he began one of the most unconventional relationships of his life, with Grimes, an experimental musician and artist. Their connection, rooted in a shared passion for technology and futurism, was different from anything Elon had experienced before. They reportedly met over an obscure artificial intelligence joke, and their bond deepened from there. They shocked the world by appearing together at the 2018 Met Gala, an unexpected pairing of a billionaire tech mogul and an avant-garde artist. Despite their intellectual bond, their relationship faced challenges. Elon's work ethic and Grimes's artistic pursuits created tension. In May 2020, they made headlines with the birth of their child, XAE-12 Musk, a name that went viral for its unique blend of AI references and a nod to a reconnaissance aircraft. By September 2021, Musk confirmed they were semi-separated but remained close, and by March 2022, their relationship officially ended. Returning to Justine, it's clear that her marriage to Elon was shaped by his emotional detachment, a pattern that would follow him into every subsequent relationship. Justine, more than anyone, understood the fundamental disconnect that would ultimately lead to their marriage's end. Elon Musk and Justine's marriage was marked by fundamental differences in how they viewed the world. Elon, driven by logic, numbers, and efficiency, struggled to connect emotionally, while Justine valued emotional depth, creativity, and personal connection. As Elon's work with Tesla and SpaceX consumed him, he became more absent, even when he was physically home. Justine longed for intimacy, meaningful conversations, and empathy. But these became increasingly impossible. The support he had once given her writing faded, and the arguments became more frequent. She voiced her desire for a real partnership, but Elon, in typical fashion, gave her an ultimatum: fix the marriage or divorce. The next day, he filed for divorce. Justine Musk was initially shocked by her divorce from Elon, but soon found relief as she realized she had given up marital rights through a post-nuptial agreement. Despite the legal battle, she chose to reclaim her life, cutting her hair, embracing independence, and becoming a writer and advocate for women in high-profile marriages. She worked through her anger and disappointment, but still respected Elon for his brilliance. Their 5 sons remained central to her life. Interestingly, she found an unexpected ally in Elon's fiancée, Tallulah Riley, and they formed an unlikely friendship. Today, Justine lives in Los Angeles, continuing to reinvent herself. Did she truly find closure, or is her past still shaping her future? Let us know your thoughts.